Hello Cancerians, welcome to your horoscope for March 2023. So we have a lot going on this month. On the 3rd, Mercury will go into your 9th house. This is the house of the learning. It's also like psychic, it's travel as well. So with this, you might be creating plans on doing some sort of traveling, or perhaps doing some looking at what you can learn and trying to secure more knowledge for yourself. On the 8th, you have Saturn also going into this 9th house. This Saturn is, I always see it's creating problems. So there could also be problems in this area coming up over the next 3 years. So on the 17th, you got Venus going into your 11th house. So it's just a time where you might be looking at meeting new people in terms of friendships. You also might be being more social as well, going out, having fun, being more relaxed as well. On the 20th, Mercury will go into the 10th house. It's your house of career. This is going to be a time of wanting to secure a more stable work, I feel like, or your career, trying to create certain networks here as well, and trying to build a path for the future for yourself. On the 24th, Pluto in the 8th. This is for 3 months, and then next year will be in there for 20 years. So Pluto in the 8th, you might find Pluto brings about death and transformation. So this might be about perhaps you might be going into debt, you might be getting a loan, you might be looking at different things but taking certain risks, but there could be a chance of some sort of endings coming up. So there could be things winding up in terms of something about financial thing as well. I'm looking at financial gain too. On the 26th of March, Mars goes into your 1st house. You might feel more confident in yourself. It could be this volatile, this energy of being a bit angry and grumpy, but there's also an energy of strength and feeling more confident within yourself as well. Okay. When I look at the cards here, Cancerians, you're like, there is a dreamy aspect here, but I feel like also a big nurturing aspect for yourself, looking after your own health, your own needs, your own wants. A lot of self-care for you coming up here in the cards this month here, Cancerians. There is a sense of being worried about something, or something being overdone, or someone being over dramatic, or just over dramatic, and I feel like you're a bit over it. That could be to do with like friends, like someone who's quite bossy, and also I feel like there's ignorance here as well. They've been quite mysterious too. I feel like you're sort of avoiding this person this month here, but there's also a sense of nurturing relationships around you as well. You're trying to break free, break loose of someone who's trying to pull the strings on you. You're not sort of worried what the outcome will be, but at the same time you sort of want more, you're wanting more freedom with certain relationships coming up around you too. This person is quite mysterious, and you will break free of the chains of what's holding you back, and you are ready to go on the verge of something that's very new and it's very exciting as well with relationships. You're having to do a lot of different roles to other people, so you're sort of putting on different masks on for different people, and this is a Cancerian trait where Cancerians, you'll sort of act the way that you think someone wants you to act. So but it's a tiredness of this, of trying to be or act a certain ways. There's a tiredness with this, so you're trying to just merge everything into one, into one with relationships, but also you're breaking free of anything that's trying to limit you as well. Here we go to 2 and to your work here. Look, with work, I feel like there's some sort of undercover aspect where you might be having to maybe spy on someone, or there's something sort of undercover this month here, and you're looking at being someone. It's like you're trying to be someone that you're not almost, but you're being very mysterious. You're going ahead about doing about your business in the way that you want to do it, in a way that you're trying to accomplish what you need and what you want, but you're doing it in a very different way where people aren't expecting you to do things in this way and in this manner. You're being quite... There is a sense of being sensitive, but it also could be a thing of being oversensitive as well. Also, there's a chance of a revolving door going out, so people could be leaving your work like a revolving door or coming in and out too here. When I look at the home and family here, it's kind of like with the family, and that you're sort of going to the war quite aspect here. I've got the war paint on, ready for war in the home. I feel like you've been betrayed. There's something here you're not happy with the home, and it affects the relationships, and it affects the different masks that you've been trying to wear as well. It's like you're done with that and you're ready to move on, and you're ready to also make peace as well. Look at money. Look, you might have to, I feel like it could be a big loan, big purchase coming up this month for you. Putting on your money on this big purchase might be stressing you out and worrying you, but I feel like it's a good thing. I don't feel like it's a bad thing. I feel like it's a good thing. I kind of also feel like for you guys that you're wanting to travel to some sort of like island getaway or destination. I feel like could be cruising, but some sort of wanting to some island destination coming up here this year for you, or wanting to plan that, or you're daydreaming about that sort of travel coming up. I also feel like it's a month where you're trying to look at more spiritual guidance as well. Here we go for your health. I do sense a lot of over worrying here as well, and some sort of negative thoughts coming in, and that's something else you need to break free of, Cancerians, for this month. But you also, I just feel like there's a sense of worriness whether or not you're not fitting in the in crowd, or you're not doing things the right way. There is a sort of worriness about that too as well. Just get a channel for you guys. Cancerians, this is a month where you're going to be very notable. It's like notability is going to be the way to go. You're looking at different pathways for yourself and different avenues. You're being very stubborn when it comes to your earning and to your work. You need to step aside and let someone else take control, for what you're doing is not going to work out the way that you intend it to be. Someone else will be able to do a job in a different way that you would not be able to do. But it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing, for then you'll take back the reins and coming back in July with your birthday. You're going to find that you are a nurturer, and nurturing is the key for yourself this month. Self-love as well as self-healing for relationships, that you're going to feel a bit battered and a bit lost for wear. But this will soon be over. In April, you're starting a new beginning. Okay. So thank you for your likes, shares and your comments, and I will see you for my next video. So bye for now.